You're the managing director
Yes.
of e-commerce business, and why not promote your business and people, if they're interested, maybe they're e-commerce owners.
Three platforms actually, all of them are concerning with the e-commerce and dropshipping. It's the most successful business right now. There's a very big gap in this market when it comes to e-commerce and dropshipping. Actually, there is no local competitor who can offer the full service for the people who wants to start dropshipping and also e-commerce. We are the only provider that can give the customers or the clients the full solution if they want to start e-commerce or dropshipping. So anything regarding this part, we have it, and we are not aiming just to focus on outperforming our competitors in the e-commerce. When we go to the social media as well, we will outperform all the businesses in social media, inshallah. So we aim to this.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu wa salatu wa rasulullah. Welcome, brothers, to our very first podcast, actually. I think it's the first for you also, Ahmad.
The first as well.
It's an honor to
Me too. Thank you.
to do it with you. So why we are doing it? What is the purpose? So we said, why don't do some interesting videos? We're living in Dubai. There's a lot of influencers, business owners. We can do interesting content, right?
Yes, definitely.
We can learn new things, learn new people, where they're coming from. So Ahmad, I know that you have an interesting story. So you're the managing director, yeah?
Yes.
Of e-commerce business.
Yes.
Of my friend Yusuf.
Yusuf, as he's the owner, I'm the operations manager, but he's the owner, the CEO of everything.
So I guess we can introduce ourselves first, and then obviously I've prepared some questions about your background, who are you, and then we'll do some questions about your business, and why not promote your business and people, if they're interested, maybe they're e-commerce owners.
Maybe it's good. I can answer any questions.
Inshallah. So let's start, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So my name is Mohammed. I'm from Chechnya and I'm living in Dubai. So I studied in France actually. So I'm working Islamic finance now. I'm trying to develop Islamic finance, but also apart Islamic finance, I'm trying to do some things like AI. I'm trying to do some videos, promotional videos, trying to build an audience. So yeah, that's briefly who I am. So please, Ahmad, introduce yourself, and then we can start the questions also.
It's okay, definitely. So my name is Ahmad. Right now, I'm the operations manager of the company called Yaloa. Yaloa is responsible for for three platforms, actually. All of them are concerning with the e-commerce and dropshipping. They're offering full solutions about the dropshipping. My background is that I'm kind of used to business, and I was a team leader before. And before starting this one, I was working at Emaar. So I'm kind of familiar with Dubai and the business and everything.
Also, huh?
Not real estate properties, but I was not selling units. I was managing the reservations for the units for the people.
Okay.
So this is basically my background here, and I was also working in another company where it was handling big brands. We were working in the back office team. It was handling escalation part when it comes to big brands. Like, I don't want to say names, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah, high brands.
So many thanks, Ahmad, for this introduction. It's very interesting where you're coming from. So what drew you to e-commerce industry? And did you always have an interest in managing or leading business?
Okay, regarding the e-commerce, I definitely wanted to start in the e-commerce because from my end, it's the most successful business right now. Mostly, like the Prophet said, that the commerce itself is the most successful business. The e-commerce now, it's taken a very high step and it's leading the market when it comes to commerce in general. So basically, people, they do not must have some physical stuff like physical store and all this. They have to shift towards the e-commerce, to have their own website and to start selling on this website. And nowadays, like when you have the drop shipping coming into the market, you don't have to have a very high capital. You don't have to have so much money to start. It's making things easier. So I was very interested in going in, and actually working with Yusuf has given me the best opportunity that I have ever made or I can ever get to be the operation manager of the market, of the company.
Yeah.
So I was very interested about this part to start. And regarding the second half of the question, I don't remember it, so can you recap it?
So I said, did you always have an interest in managing or leading business in Dubai or in general?
Definitely, I did. Actually, from my end, I am kind of studying for an MBA, so it's related to it's a master's in business
Administration,
administration.
yeah, mashallah, that's very good,
Yes.
prestigious.
Yeah, I just started like before Yusuf reach out to me, so I thought that, you know, when you find that this is the best
Yeah,
opportunity you will ever get, everything came like I was studying MBA and then I was trying to take a course for the drop shipping. And then Yusuf came up to me and spoke to me and told me, hey, we need to start this business. It's
yeah,
regarding drop shipping. So I thought that everything came at the perfect time. That's why I was very interested to
yeah.
join. I didn't think about it. I just left the MR and then went with Yusuf to the business.
So, mashallah, that's very inspiring. So, people who do things, who try to go out of their comfort zone, that's very, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm always very happy to see people like this, and I'm trying to be likewise. So, you were talking about Yusuf, and my next question was, how did you meet Yusuf actually?
To be honest, until this date, I don't know how Yusuf did reach out to me,
Yeah.
but Yusuf came to me and told me that I found that he sent me an email that we need to speak whenever you're free. So we managed to have a meeting together, an online meeting. He told me everything about the company and he was very friendly to me. We spoke about how we can, he gave me the business model and told me that he has Makhazin and
Yeah.
Tawassu and he wants to start in the business. I was very interested. He asked me that how I can be an addition to the company and all these questions. I was very interested because I thought that, hey, this came the right time. I
Yeah.
was definitely looking for something like this. So I told him that I'm very ambitious and I'm really looking forward to starting this. He told me that there might be a position in the management part. I didn't know which position, but I told him that definitely I'll be interested. We shared some thoughts together on how to grow the business. Then after like let's say 2 to 3 days, he then came up to me and he told me, okay, let's meet one on one. When I met him one on one, he told me that he wants from me to be the operation manager of the
Wow.
whole process. So actually it took too much time to set up everything because you see when someone is relying on you to his whole career and his business, you have to uh, you have to do the best that you can to put too much effort. So it took around like 2 to 3 months for me to be able to set up everything so that we can start.
Yeah, mashallah. So it almost came naturally. I mean, you met Yusuf and then you discussed, and then he said, this guy is good. I mean, he could be my operations manager.
Yeah, and from my end, I saw that this guy is can also can be the CEO of the company I can
Yeah,
manage because definitely it has to be it has to be a common thing that you
of
feel
course.
comfortable like working with such talented guy like Yusuf.
Yeah. So Ahmad, I really liked what you said. Like this opportunity came at the right time, and I was thinking, if we strive and we do things and we trust Allah, Allah will make. I mean, the plan's good.
Definitely.
He will give you. I mean, risk is you have to do what you can
Sure.
and rely on Allah. And if we
Definitely.
want to give you, He will give you.
Sure.
So Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
So for the next question, we'll go to the business story and growth.
Okay.
So we will go maybe more into technical, but we will explain to people what basically you're doing.
Yes.
So let's dive into the company. What can you tell us about the business and what problems are you solving in the e-commerce space?
Okay, regarding this question, so what we saw in the market is that we saw that there's a very big gap in this market when it comes to e-commerce and drop shipping. Actually, there is no local competitor who can offer the full service for the people who wants to start drop shipping and also e-commerce. And even if you are going to search for someone who is not a local brand, it's going to be an international brand, they are not going to offer you the full solution. So what we have done in this part, because we actually need to cover everything. So we are the only provider that can give the customers or the clients the full solution if they want to start e-commerce or drop shipping. So anything regarding this part, we have it. Like you name it, what do you need? You need products? We have products. We have 80,000 products. These are local products. They are all like original products with warranty. You want Chinese products? We can give you Chinese products. Anything on AliExpress, just copy paste. You will find it on our platform. You need fulfillment solution, anything like storage, packaging, and delivery. We do have it. So you need a website, we have a website. So
So that sounds amazing. So I think from what you're saying, there was lacking maybe a comprehensive solution for e-commerce. So
yes.
maybe people were offering like one part of the problem, so one solution. So it was like parts, but what you are doing is like from scratch to the end, full complete solution, right?
Yes, yes, and it's actually very hard. Not anyone who can do this because it needs a very big organization to be able to do it from zero, from A to Z.
I'm thinking technical. Technically, it has to be like a headache, no?
Yeah, it's a
To
headache.
organize everything.
It's a headache for us as a company,
Of
but
course.
not for the client. Actually, for the client, you're
You're
giving the solution.
you're taking the headache for you to
Yes,
make the customer and people easy.
definitely. Yes. Anything they need, we can provide them with it.
So mashallah, that's very good. I mean, this is very inspiring. I think with Yusuf also. Next
Yeah,
podcast I will do with him.
you have to do it with Yusuf,
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
He will
Is
also, I think, maybe develop further.
Yeah, he will
But I
give you
mean,
everything.
I think your knowledge is the same as him. I mean, you're closely working with him, doing
He might have an edge in this
an
part. He
idea.
might have more knowledge because he's the one who made the agreements, he's the
True,
one who signed the contracts and
true, true.
everything.
Since you've been in the operation manager role, how has the company evolved? And can you share any milestones or key moments that have defined its growth?
Okay, when it comes to my own perspective as an operation manager, okay, first of all, you will have to manage the work and everything and the workflow and then see the people you're going to rely on. And after this, you're going to check if there is any type of issues. You will find any type of things that are going to make the process a bit slower. So let's share something that happened. We had like a gap with the workflow in the marketing team. It was very challenging. So what we did is that we tried to make the workflow all over again and come up with a very good idea so that everything is going to be organized when it comes to the marketing part because you know marketing is key. So what we want to
It's
do, yeah, that was the most challenging part. So I made a very in detailed workflow. They are working on it
yeah.
right now. And actually, since we made that change in the marketing, everything is like going smoothly right now, and everyone knows what they do. Tasks are being divided equally between the employees. So right now, we're taking a very good step in the marketing just because we did like make a some organization with the workflow.
What has been the most rewarding aspect and of seeing the business scale under your management, basically, yours and Yusuf?
Okay, from my end, the thing that I gained the most rewarding part is that I got, you know, Mr. Yusuf. That was the most rewarding thing I got, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this because he's
He's
present.
here.
No, I'm not saying this
Because
actually.
it's the boss is giving you.
No, I'm not treating him like this. He's actually my brother before he's
Yeah, I know.
my boss. So, as I see something rewarding that happened to us is that from our end, we were able to work on something that has a very high potential in the market. So when you do so, you find that you are going to be able to create something that no one else did. Once you do it, you will have the edge. People will always remember that you came up with this to the market. Even if people are offering the same service, they're just offering a part of the service. When you offer the full service, people will definitely recognize you. So when people say e-commerce dropshipping, they will remember your name as a company first thing.
True, true. And I fully join you in the part that you said that he's your brother before your boss. And the most important thing on this whole adventure is that you know Yusuf.
Yes.
And I fully join you on this because business is something that can start, finish, and people, the team you built, the people you know, this is like more in the long term, something that is more important. I mean, we're humans. Let's go to the challenges. From a leadership perspective, what challenges have you faced, especially in such a fast-paced and competitive industry?
Okay, so when it comes to challenges, actually, we have so many challenges because you're a startup company, you're working in the e-commerce, so people don't know you except on the internet, online only. You don't have physical presence. So the thing that we faced most problems in is that we can make people aware of our service. Let's say that you're the best service provider. Actually, from our end, we are 100% sure that we are the best
That's
service
good.
provider in the market.
Confidence is good also.
Confidence is good, but it's based on like physical things.
Objective things.
Yes, definitely. The most challenging part is that to tell people or to convince people that we are the best service provider because we are just starting and people don't know us. So the most challenging part here is the awareness part.
Basically marketing.
Definitely marketing. So we are doing our best right now. We are actually have some very good plans in the upcoming future, especially the start from the beginning of October, the next month. You will find a very, very good new direction in the marketing, and you will find that this company definitely took a very big step in the marketing, and we are not aiming just to focus on outperforming our competitors in the
Okay.
e-commerce. When we go to the social media as well, we will outperform all the businesses in social media, inshallah. So
Inshallah.
we aim to this.
That's very good. I mean, I try to do some things, but every time you try to do a business, I think marketing, maybe we don't know it in the beginning, but it's maybe the biggest part. As you said, you can have a perfect product, but if nobody knows it about it,
Yeah, if you
how
don't
can you sell it?
market good for the product, no one
Exactly.
will buy the product.
So I think in the realm of entrepreneurship also, this problem solving like skills is very important. Like if you can solve the maybe the biggest part, that is marketing, you're good entrepreneurs and you
Yes,
deserve to. I mean,
yes,
of course, as I said before, Allah, if He doesn't want to give you risk, you can do whatever you want, it won't happen.
definitely.
But if you have tawakkul and you're doing things, you have a good niyyah, what can stop you?
Definitely, risk is from Allah and everything will be good just for Allah's will.
Alhamdulillah.
Definitely.
Running an e-commerce company in a city like Dubai must come with unique opportunities and challenges. I mean, we've talked about challenges, but
Yes.
specifically to Dubai, what can you say? And also, how do you approach operations to ensure that business runs smoothly?
Okay, so the first thing, we spoke about the challenges. Let's speak about something that is good. Actually, I was doing a very good job before this, but it was kind of routinely based job, so you don't have the part of the creativity, you don't invest in yourself. So I used to do this in the past, but now I'm used to doing something different, which is being able to create something new, being able to, I know I have good skills, but these skills are not showing. I need to show my skills. I need to show that I can come up with some very good operational role. So what I did is before we start the business, before we hire people and everything, I try to come up with the best workflow. So everything is going to be monitored. Everything is going to be put like I will give people tasks. I will monitor the task. I will let them work on a specific workflow. They will have deadlines. They will have all this. They will have rating and everything, performance, everything. So you need to manage to be able to have all this in one part. So you
Yeah,
can know if you're growing or no.
yeah,
The people that you have in the team now, they are helping you to grow or they are not helping you to grow. So that was one part. So you learn. Once you learn, you come up with some very good things for the future. Like this is the flow where we are working now. It doesn't mean that this is what we will stick to for the future. Maybe we will definitely improve this.
yeah,
If
yeah,
I have something good I'm working with right now, I will definitely improve it when I gain experience. So experience is the key actually,
yeah.
what makes us improve. So this is the good edge in this part.
And one main point you said, like doing workflows, something like organizing the work. You can have skills, but if you're not organized, if you don't know how to deal with team,
Yes.
how to efficiently, I mean, optimizing all the workflows is a main point. And so I'm coming from a banking background, so I know this. Like in banking industry, in financial in general, having SOPs, workflows is like major point. So how do you prioritize innovation in the company? And are there any new technologies or trends in e-commerce that you are particularly excited about?
New innovations in the e-commerce. Okay. We cannot speak about for this moment because we
Ah,
are still like, leave the future, leave the past, you're in the present. So what we can do is that we are a startup company. So we have miles that we did not reach yet. So we need to reach these miles first before we
do you
dig
also mean
through
that you
anything
don't
else.
want to maybe share that new ideas you have upcoming soon?
Maybe we will share them, but as practical thing on our
Oh yeah,
social media.
totally,
Yeah,
definitely.
because like I said, we have so many things, good things coming up.
So let's go to the next segment, leadership and vision.
Okay.
So I think we'll do one part in French also in this segment. So
Yes.
why not? Because we probably will have also French viewers. I mean,
Definitely, yes.
if we have,
It's a very good point, actually. You just mentioned the previous question about the business being in Dubai.
yeah,
There's so many nationalities, so you have to reach out for them. Arabs,
yeah.
people who speak only
I
English,
think there's
French, anything.
210 nationalities.
Yeah,
I
people
mean,
from all around
we
the
don't
world.
have, we don't know 210 languages, but
Yes.
I think English, French, Russian, that covers almost
Yes,
every. I mean, Urdu
definitely.
also is a very
Yes,
major language,
Urdu as
especially in
well.
Dubai.
Yes,
You
but
know
I
Urdu?
don't know Urdu. Yusuf knows Urdu. He can
I,
speak Urdu.
I don't speak Urdu. Maybe he will answer in Urdu. I will ask questions in
Maybe
English.
yes.
So, as an operation manager, you're responsible for leading teams and making key decisions. What's your approach to leadership? And how do you keep the team motivated and aligned with the company's vision?
Okay, regarding this part, you have two things that you need to focus on.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to come up, like you have to make the employees that you have feel that they are feeling that this is their place, so they will be able to improve themselves. You don't want to work with employees who come just to cover working hours and just get paid and leave. You want to make these people work very hard and give you the best that they have. So to do so, you have two things. The first thing is to always motivate them, to show them that they will definitely have a good future with the company, that the company is giving them an opportunity to create. The second thing is to monitor their work, actually, from the operational side. You have to know who is willing to give you the best that he has, because when you're starting as a startup, you're not a big team. We're not 200 people. We're
Yeah,
almost like
exactly.
20 people right now.
So every member is important.
Yes, every member is important. Actually, you have to let people, employees know that their own mood or their problems outside work, they cannot affect their work, because we faced this in the beginning. Maybe someone comes to work, he's not feeling okay, didn't sleep well, so he's not going to do his job.
I mean,
So
you
you have to
also
deal
have to
with this.
consider also, no, his emotional state also. I mean, it's important also the human aspect. Or
It's
you,
a human aspect, not work aspect.
so
So
you don't care.
no, actually, no, it's not that I don't care, but I
Yeah.
will speak to you with this in the break after work before we start.
Oh yeah.
But during working hours, as an operation manager, if I have a problem outside work, okay, and it's affecting me, I'm moody today, I'm not feeling good, and then you came up to me, you have something very urgent for you as an employee, and I didn't feel well, so I didn't give you what you want. You will be able to work? No, you will
Yeah, true,
no,
true.
and you will go to Yusuf, say, okay, I approached the operation manager, he's not feeling okay, he didn't provide me with the support I need, right? My right as an operation manager to be treated the same. You leave everything aside, you give me what I have for work, then we can speak in a personal way if you have any other problem, and I will show support.
Yeah. The point you said about like managing skills are very important,
Yes.
especially in entrepreneurship. So I remember something that there's a crucial difference between being a boss and being a leader.
Yes.
Like bosses, you tell do this, but they don't really believe in you. They don't really want to do the work. And leaders, I mean, my previous manager was very good. Also, he had very good managing skills. So I wanted to come to him to work with him. So there's a huge difference in managing, and if you have the managing skills, it can make the full difference in like
Yes,
business,
definitely.
even in personal life. I think when you have family, I think also
Yes.
there's a difference in education. You can be like a dictator,
Yeah.
or you can have it like naturally. The kids will listen to you because you have this good
You have
managing.
this skill. It's inside of you. You know how to do
Yeah,
this. And
exactly.
actually, I'm working on the same part to be a leader. So people at work, when they have something even personal, actually they come up to talk to me. So I don't have a problem with them regarding this. I can approach them very well.
Okay, perfect. So we'll start with the French questions. So
Okay.
on va commencer à parler en français. Donc, quelle est la leçon de leadership la plus importante que tu aies apprise au cours de ta carrière jusqu'à présent?
D'accord. La leçon de la leadership la plus importante que j'ai apprise est l'importance de la flexibilité et d'adaptabilité dans le secteur dynamique de l'e-commerce et du dropshipping à Dubaï. Les marchands évaluant rapidement ont être capables de guider mon équipe à travers ces changements tout au moment notre vision stratégie est essentiellement à de réussir.
Ok, très bien, très bien. Donc, comment vois-tu l'avenir de l'entreprise? Et aussi, quels sont tes objectifs à long terme pour l'entreprise?
Nous croyons que l'entreprise a un très fort potentiel car elle offre des solutions compétentes aux personnes qui souhaitent commencer à gagner de l'argent en ligne. Nous allons étendre notre présence sur les plateformes de médias sociaux et informer les gens sur la façon dont ils peuvent facilement se lancer dans le commerce.
So thank you very much, Ahmad, for this French part. So let's go back to English
Okay.
and with the last segment actually. So this is more about the promotional. We've talked about the marketing part.
Yes.
So this is important. So this is also one of the purpose of this doing this podcast, making people discover new businesses, new people. Very inspiring. I mean, your story is inspiring. Yusuf also will, inshallah, invite him and we'll hear from him. So I like to discuss with the smart people who are trying to do things. So for our listeners who are curious about the business, where they can find your products or business.
Okay, actually, we do have two platforms. They can have it's the first one is called Makhazin, so they can find it at Makhazin
I think we'll
AE.
display on the screen also.
Yeah, definitely. Put the logo and
Description also.
yes,
inshallah.
it's makhazinae.com, and there is the other platform which is tawassu.ae. These two platforms are the only two solutions they need, and also we do offer support if they need anything. We have our business WhatsApp, we have email support, we have phone calls, anything.
So I guess you have everything because you told me in the beginning you were trying to do everything, support from scratch from A to Z.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
And actually, we do help them in so many other ways. Like, we don't just give them the products, the platforms, and that's it. If they want marketing support, we do offer marketing strategies for people who want to start e-commerce. We do give them the chance to make brand identity for them, to help them build the website from A to Z. Any type of support you would think about regarding the e-commerce or drop shipping, we can definitely offer this one.
Are there any new projects or developments in the pipeline that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, actually, we are going to be launching our own service. It's going to be on our own website. It's yalloa.com. Yalloa.com, we do offer marketing services, branding services. We do offer design services, everything. Even we do help them make advertisements on social media. And in the upcoming period, we are looking to make a course to tell people how to start e-commerce drop shipping. And this course, it will be actually available for people who will subscribe with us for free for Makhazin and Tawassu, and people who will just get the course, they will just pay for it. But it's an advantage for people who will start with us because we will give them a very detailed course when they are subscribing to our plans on the Tawassu and Makhazin.
Perfect. So I think we're done with the questions. If there's anything you want to add, please do, Ahmed.
From my end, all good,
Yeah.
and I
So I
have.
think we covered all the aspects. We learned about a new way of doing e-commerce, and I think for the people who are doing e-commerce and are listening to us and didn't know about your business, I think they will be happy. So
And we will be happy to show the support.
to receive them.
Yeah, any type of clients we will have, we will definitely give them tailored solutions to all the businesses they have.
MashaAllah. So, I'm working in Islamic finance. So the
know.
aspect of Sharia compliance is very important to me.
Mm.
So I think with Yusuf, we will talk about this. And also I'm working in a consultancy firm in Islamic finance. So maybe we'll work together also to try
Yes.
to. But from what I know, your business is Sharia compliant because there's like a general fatwa that allows this type, or the way you are doing it is allowed, from what I heard. But inshallah, we'll talk more about
Inshallah,
it with
yes.
Yusuf. And
And from our side, we do have a approved Sharia fatwa from the Saudi company in Saudi Arabia. They can find it on our website that our work is 100% halal. It's approved Sharia. If anyone wants to look, they will find it on the website.
Just to specify, this is not a specific fatwa for you, it's like a general fatwa.
It's a general
Yeah.
fatwa, yes.
But you're doing basically what the fatwa said, I mean, the
Yes.
way. So Alhamdulillah. So thank you for coming,
Thank you.
for accepting my invitation. For the listeners, viewers, also thank you for joining us. And don't hesitate to follow the channel. I think new also ideas, videos, podcasts will come very soon. So don't hesitate to follow, and also check the work of Ahmad and Yusuf. You can check their website. You have Instagram, everything, TikTok.
We have all the
We'll
platforms. They will
display
find
everything on the screen on the description.
any platform, we are present on all the platforms.
So mashallah. So thank you, Jazakallah khairan,
You
Ahmad.
too, thank you.
So
It was
take
an
care.
honor speaking to you today.
First podcast
Thank you.
with Ahmad, so it was an
Yes,
honor to me.
Thank
also.
you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.